Imagine this. You're staring at a rock. Nothing special, right? Just a rock. But now, picture that rock is on Mars, and it's covered in strange dark spots, patterns that on Earth almost always trace back to life. NASA's Perseverance rover has just drilled into one of these rocks, and what they found might be the strongest evidence of alien life we've ever had. If that's true, everything changes. The way we see ourselves, the way we see the universe. But hold on, before we start shouting, aliens, let's dive deeper. Because history has shown us, we've been wrong before. So today, we're going to break it all down. The science, the myths, the controversies. And by the end, you'll get to decide. Did we just find life on Mars? Or are we fooling ourselves again? NASA chose the Jezero Crater for one big reason. It used to be a lake. Billions of years ago, rivers poured into it, creating a rich environment where life could have thrived. So when Perseverance rolled into an old inlet, scientists spotted something strange. A slab of rock covered in tiny dark spots and circular patterns. They gave them fun nicknames, leopard spots and poppy seeds. And here's the kicker. On Earth, these exact patterns are often caused by microbes living in mud. So, if this were Earth, we'd immediately call it biological. But can the same rules apply to Mars? Or are we seeing something else entirely? That's what we're about to uncover in the next section. Perseverance has two powerful tools. PIXEL detects chemical elements. Sherlock scans for organic molecules with a laser. When these were aimed at the leopard spot rock, scientists almost couldn't believe it. They found organic molecules, the building blocks of life. They found iron, sulfur, and phosphorus, key elements microbes love to use for energy. And two special minerals, vivianite and greigite. On Earth, vivianite and greigite often form in the presence of decaying life. So, is this really fossilized Martian life, or is nature playing tricks on us again? That brings us to the first big twist in our story. This isn't the first time we thought we'd found life on Mars. 1976 Viking lander experiments. Scientists added nutrients to Martian soil. The soil started releasing gas, like microbes were eating it. Everyone freaked out. But later, it turned out the soil itself had reactive chemicals. No life needed. The Martian meteorite, 1996. NASA announced they found microfossils inside a rock from Mars. Headlines screamed, "Life on Mars!" Years later, most experts agreed it was just minerals forming weird shapes. Each time, the excitement collapsed. So naturally, scientists today are cautious. Now, if we've been fooled before, how do we know we aren't being fooled again? Stick around, because in the next part, we'll open a door to something even stranger. What myths and legends have claimed about life on Mars? For centuries, humans have imagined Mars was alive. In the 1800s, astronomers thought they saw canals on Mars, giant structures built by intelligent beings. This was pure illusion caused by telescopes of the time, but it spread like wildfire. In science fiction, from H.G. Wells's War of the Worlds to countless movies, Martians have been portrayed as advanced civilizations. Why did these myths spread? Because Mars looks so much like Earth's twin. A red desert planet, just close enough to spark imagination, just mysterious enough to fill in the blanks with fantasy. But science later explained it. Those canals were optical illusions. The structures were shadows and natural formations. So while these stories are fun, remember, they belong to the world of imagination, not science. Now, answer this question. If humans could be fooled so easily in the past, are we absolutely sure we aren't doing the same today with Perseverance's discoveries? Here's where things get exciting. Perseverance isn't just analyzing rocks, it's collecting them. Each sample is sealed in a metal tube, waiting to be picked up and brought back to Earth. Why? Because no rover, no matter how advanced, can match the labs we have on Earth. The plan? 1. Send another mission to land on Mars. 2. Load the samples onto a rocket. 3. Launch them into orbit. 4. Capture them with another spacecraft and bring them home. It's the most expensive delivery service in human history. If all goes well, by the 2030s we could hold actual Martian rocks in our hands. Imagine being the scientist who opens that tube for the first time. What do you think they'll see? Fossils? Just rocks? Something we've never even imagined? But before you decide, let me hit you with one more twist. We always ask, did Mars once have life? But what if life didn't just exist there in the past? What if it's still there today? Some scientists believe microbes could be hiding underground, where liquid water might still exist. We haven't proven it, but it's not impossible. If that turns out true, the story of Mars won't just be history. It will be the present. So, would finding living Martian microbes change your view of humanity more than finding fossils? If life arose on Mars, even as simple microbes, it means life might not be rare at all. It means the universe could be full of living worlds. But if Mars turns out to be completely lifeless, even though it had the right ingredients, maybe life really is a miracle. Maybe we're more fragile, more unique than we thought. Either way, the discovery changes everything. So, what do we make of Perseverance's leopard spots? Are they the first fossilized Martians, or just another trick of geology? The truth is, we won't know for sure until those samples come back. But one thing's certain, we're closer than ever to answering the question humanity has asked for thousands of years. Now, I want to hear from you. 1. If the Mars samples really show signs of life, what do you think humanity's next step should be? 2. Would it scare you more or excite you more if we discovered living microbes still on Mars today? 3. Do you think life is everywhere in the cosmos, or are we truly rare? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'll be reading every single one. And hey, don't forget to subscribe, because when those samples finally come back, you know we'll be diving in together.